We have to wait and see. Already Yacine going to get that first contact. Doesn't necessarily fall away from it either. Sayf's there to join him. Flash doesn't quite get invested. They fall away here.
Yeah, everybody really stacked up towards the right area. Actually, Mitch's will be the one to open things up here. Sayf will fall. Yacine and bonkar will find responses though. If there's a further answer, Mitch's will find another, but Leo actually will shut him down. But it comes to a 2v2, and Leo has to respect this. Initially has to respect it, but Draken with the pinch from mid will find XiSTOU. Glove will bring it to a 1v1. 58 HP left though. Draken now utility invested elsewhere, so it's going to be pretty cut and dry for him. He can try and find an advantageous angle. You can see him actually drifting all the way back towards the attacker spawn here to try and come through from window. Again, clock ticking away, the paranoia building here. Glove has so many things to worry about. I think actually, not seeing anything from archers, not seeing anything from mid. Actually beginning with an opportunity to read this round perfectly almost.
Ooh, good plant from Glove there.
I think that's the key indicator, right? I think he has a solid understanding.
Yeah, I'm amazed that he actually got away from that now. It's pretty far to hear the drop. Draken going to be able to close in.
Look how deep he can play on this though.
Yeah, and he's got the flash, keep in mind, which is, again, great for confirmation. Seen stranger things with just a headshot comes flying through, but by all accounts, I would say Glove has played this very well. Draken's being given nothing. He's on the side. He's going to read either now it has to be mid or CT, right? Like, that's the only options. Tap on the spike, little shoulder peek, nothing.
Perfect.
Doesn't need to over peek this now, Glove. Sends out the flash, catches, now knows, has the full information. Draken can't do anything about this one. Yeah, he might be able to get the kill, but the spike will be going off whichever way you cut it. And a good beginning. So
well played though from Glove. Again, his big win condition there is kind of...
We know the degrees in which he can operate. It ain't that. Vitez, big swing. Certainly no miss. So site now pretty much open and available. Yes, there is a player towards the tunnel, but no one else on the site. As again, they were trying to play as that pack, see if they could maybe punish a lurk or pick up a rifle or do something. So far, none of those little conditions that they were hoping for are being granted.
bonkar actually going to catch. Little tag through here from Toronto. Unity goes drifting here, but won't actually spot Sayf and laboured down to 5 HP. Toronto good for the trade. Now just left on Leo. Can he do any further damage here? This dude posted up. No, Spectre comes out on top. Somebody's come out of someone. Somebody's dropped out of nest. So I love that adjustment there to come all the way back through spawn and actually stack up towards A site.
And look, Mitch's is showing early presence, but the trade almost instantaneous for Draken. So you saw that being toyed with over by kind of 8 tunnels, you know, the entrance towards it, the main approach. So at this point, it is one apiece on either side, but now the mid swing off the back of the flash. Leo set up for success, at least finding one, but Leo, can he do more? No, he can't. XiSTOU with a huge denial in the mid-fight now. Again, still raging on. It has traded, at least effectively for now, towards the guild side, but bear in mind, this is the bonus. A 1v2 can certainly be feasible. Does he find bonkar? Big question here for Unity. Killer.
Oh, you heard him.
That's got to be an audio cue.
No
That's
way.
A massive amount of information found for somewhat free. So now Spike Plant's going to come in. He's going to have... Does he know where Draken is? Has Draken given away? He got the opening kill, and I guess he has been playing that A site. That's nothing too... Oh, Draken.
Operator, though, so... Again, this is a spot where find one, but Mitch's gets ahead of that peak.
Just that little shoulder peek, the jiggle peek on it, he just absolutely dominates. Now the odds going to come through. This is silent. They were depending so heavily on Yacine be able to hold so much with that up. That was him kind of soloing the site, allowing them to take space elsewhere quicker, fighting that mid control if they wanted it. But they just got the keys to the castle. They got everything they could dream of, and they've actually just lost another player who was on that flank, that being Draken, going that long way around. And now you got, what, Leo, Sayf, bonkar. And there's nothing for them to have here. They have no information, nothing. They have no step towards this. It's time to back away, see if they can keep the guns, if anything. And that would be a bit of a miracle at this point to be able to get away with it. Because, I mean, Glove can hunt. I'm pretty sure the money's pretty solid now for Oxygen at now. What's going to be 5-1? Yes, he does. And he checks it well enough to even find bonkar, peeking with full intent. Gotta know the others are around here somewhere. You can see these... Oh, it's going to be a second. It's not. Sayf will still live, but it's...
I mean, they could if they wanted to throw another one in here, but everyone's stacked up down. There's a lot of distance to...
Really have, knowledge-wise, on this map. How comfortable are they on this?
I mean, it's a good point you make, and we at this point, we can question the veto, right? The validity of kind of this data and where we come to. Draken will actually open this up though onto glove. Seems has to find a couple of shots down mid, but again here, they found first blood. I want to see them reset a little bit here, try and catch some information as Mita's actually going to drift forwards. The North left invested, that will reveal. Now they're on red alert. Now they're privy to it. Draken knows he can retrieve this weapon as well. Mita's, will he find one? Outside, safe just outside the Viper's bat. Actually, Seeker's
always seen it all. He's got such a good idea where he is as well. So now they know, okay, Viper's there, Sky's there.
Well, you're right. 2 pieces of utility noted, right?
Yeah, and bear in mind, Draken, yes, was noted over towards that A site, so they can start piecing together this puzzle, and again, they've already taken that kind of deeper window control, punish the rotation. Oh, dearie me, Oxygen have absolutely nutmegged them. Pick the player on the side, catch the rotation, and Mitez is now in just full punishment mode. Now, we were questioning how effective this could be, and I think we have our answer.
Just nearly ran into that with 10 HP as well, actually.
Almost made it viable. Oh, bonkar, come on, dude. Bud. These boys are going to be... This is a tilter of a round. I mean, the HP's low, right? XiSTOU's 10 HP, Toronto 37, sure. But it doesn't really matter. I don't know how much Leo can get out of this now. Position's going to be found. They already have such a deep CT hold. Look how deep they're sitting on this. Sheriff and the rifle for Leo, but that's about all she wrote. Now, Mitez and the boys are actually heading this way, so a bit of a surprise could be around the other side. Yacine's going to want to take first contact, and then Mitez on the push. Bit of a trade comes out, and this is when Leo can come alive. bonkar with a good double down. That's going to be so critically valuable at this point. Now, the spike is with Unity. Now, can he get away in time? That's the question. There is still 4 players here. They know there's players here. They've heard all of this ruckus. They've heard all of this noise. He continues to linger around middle, maybe lacking the information. So that A site is completely and utterly up for grabs.
Yeah, Draken's got a spy cam over there. So again, they'll be able to confirm what they believe to be true now with 4 players over towards B site. So we'll know that Oxygen are working back this direction. And actually almost a little slow to react, I gotta say. I know Draken probably antsy to get across and upgrade that weapon. You do actually see him, off the Marshal now onto a Vandal. Oxygen are going to get the plant, and this is where it feels a little awkward, right, with how comfortable this looked. Oxygen is still going to find a post-plant scenario.
Unity's got utility. I don't know how much he's going to get to use it for the post-plant itself, because he has to buy a bit of time, which he's doing. Okay, going to isolate the fight towards middle, maybe focus towards CT. That's where Glove's watching for now. He does have one flash. He checked earlier towards tunnel. Unity's found Draken. Don't peek 1 by 1. Okay, that's much better. Good tag, but a bit of frag for Glove. But the widest swing, just that little bit over the line, gives Leo the chance. Kind of dance to the tune that Oxygen are playing.
I don't know how they've again come in, found that first one. Yacine actually hits a nice shot onto Glove. Even things up here, but they'll get the plant. Oxygen looking to reset at least a little bit. You see now with the shorty. Unity on the other side of that, though, will catch him.
Oh, good trade for Sayf, though. But it's still a viable route back in. You can see Toronto now has to be mindful of both angles to play from. XiSTOU focused on one. Gonna hear these audio cues coming out from bonkar. And that's... Oh, I got a little nervous, but it is a free enough kill. And there's the information now. Flooded on through. Sayf and Leo, you've been noted, but can you be found? Sayf now the last one alive. He clutched out before with just the Sheriff. Now he's got the rifle, but he's got 2 players in very tricky positions. Toronto bides his time. It's not pretty at all. He's actually making a bit of a meal of it. But XiSTOU's got his back, and we'll be back on track for Oxygen. Quite impressive. That wasn't. The rest, however, of Guild are holding the line. Yacine and Sayf have found value, and then some in this round. But look at the side. It has been pretty much swarmed. Leo, though, not quite checked on by the wall yet. Unity with a great trade, going to keep this still in check. We still have a 2v2 here. Spike does just about get recovered. Unity barely stands, man. He's down to 36 HP, but Draken's angle is incredible. Very safe, very favorable. And just behind that wire. Needed to, leaving just one. So Draken's just going to play this textbook. As soon as he steps up. Oh, he's given it away. I'm a little surprised. I thought Draken might just play the time on that. Really be a problem. And now a 1v1 could have been had. Not to be. Draken, I'll play.
Yacine actually will close the distance. He's tagged up. Unity will find the first. Traded out by Draken, actually. All the way up from door. He's pushed all the way through hall.
Yeah, that's massive. They're just locked in on the side. Yeah, Mitch's is so uncomfortable. You have nowhere to be in that scenario. As Draken's doing so much work for them, but now he's down to 23 HP. He has to respect that and fall away. Leo's got to be critical in this. High flash comes in, easily turnable, but should force him off the angle to close in. Now, keep in mind, Toronto's been quietly working away as well. This is very favorable towards Oxygen, at least for now. Leo now notes it and knows that there's pressure coming from mid. Can't get the shot he needed. Now Draken's got to play aim training, and it's not nice. Spike can't be checked on either. He's going to have to just watch as this round gets kind of dribbled away from him. Yeah, nothing to be done here. There it is. 9 on the board. Glove's going to just put him down for prosperity. But once it's noted, right? Like, that's it. You gotta hope that this all goes back to back. That's only a pistol you heard, and actually that's all you've seen. Yacine actually the one to start things off, and there it is. There's the big follow-up. There's a surprise waiting. That there is a little bit of meat behind this. There's a little bit of a buy behind it. So Toronto and Glove now have to be on red alert, and actually with a spike down, it's gonna be tough. And Draken's position, good aim on it, but the trade did come through. It's gonna be 3. Hold on. Toronto still finding success is gonna be important. Love noting where these players may be. Toronto looking for it. Oh, he had to respect the utility. Very well played with that combination of the two. And Glove's not relenting just yet. Flash back up in a second. Still a little bit of room, but they're staying so mobile, he can't pin them down. He's just spotted a glimpse. Quick flash, the timing, so perfect.
Really nice peek from Sayf, actually.
I mean,
immediately on the back of that contact.
All of the site, the play off the back of that site then was really well handled. You can see how hard it is to find those seconds of difference there. Oh, no, not like this. Can I get a not like this in chat, please? Because that is not what you want to be seeing. How's he walks out like that?
Well, I mean, Oxygen's big win condition in this one is finding one opener, and they find
How about
two.
2? Yeah. Oh, and this looks like it's... Oh, no. Good work from Draken.
Please, no.
It's still good.
Cut. Cut to B-roll. Go to commercial break.
Get it off it.
End the round.
Kevin, please. No one knows who Kevin is. Kevin, just whenever we talk about production, it's just Kevin. That's it. Just the new name for it. And this one, ooh, like the sensor thing on it. You know what I mean? Something.
Just pixelate the entire screen.
Yacine and bonkar. Oh, you know that comms are quiet right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, no one's happy.
We'll talk about that after.
Do it in the post-mortem.
30 seconds
And away we go. They've got to face the music, bite the bullet, and Mitch's on the other side. Reactions from Yacine, but it matters not. bonkar can do what he wants.
That's
a nasty one. That's a real nasty one right there. And whether it be, I mean, ooh,
that's clean though.
That's nice. Yacine. Don't often get those sort of beginnings. And we still do have Mitch's here though, so could mitigate.
Toronto's taking a tag as well.
Coming through Yacine. That's another tag. Mitch's just forced down as well. Look at this work the man's putting in. Again, if this was a round where it was like kind of, you know, marshals and sheriffs, they go hand in hand, right? Tag from either and you're looking real good to go, but they've got even better. They've got rifles on board for Leo and Sayf in this, so there's still plenty of danger here. Adult not quite finding...
A glove. Does he get the heal off this? Sorry, Toronto get the heal. Oh, Pete has a flash.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell, he's in so much trouble. Oh, Draken, as if this is the round you're pulling together. Good trade out in the end, but ZeschtOU now left in a 1v4. Where on earth is he? Ain't here. He's anywhere other than here. What are these rounds, hypoc? I'm going to be quite honest. We were talking about this on the break. We were like, well, we've come off the back of, you know...
available as often as possible. I mean, when the sheriff's clutches are coming through. But yeah, actually, we'll send that through and you'll find glove.
Oh, this is starting to sting. Toronto, too many targets. Lovely work there to put your body on the line just to allow the trade to come in. Now Unity knows that he's lost all of his buddies that are over towards that side. He's now pretty isolated. Yes, he's got support finally coming in. But by now, the site's kind of sworn. Mitch's! Oh, every day of the week, you'd imagine he'd hit it, but no, Guild turning this one around. And good look at that for starters, but as we see, a quick piece looks like it's going to be coming out. You've seen trying to be quick on this, but a great stop from Mitch's. Exactly what you want him coming online. Find a bit of that confidence on the Reyna. They definitely caught our eye at the start of the day. But it looks like that's enough to dissuade Guild. They're leaning towards B. This is a great read if they get the timing right.
Just the one piece of utility to note this, and actually Glove gonna pump the brakes, heads back towards tunnel. Sayf will find a kill elsewhere though. That's XiSTOU. And actually, that's going to give Guild all the information they need. They know B site's wide open now. They find XiSTOU elsewhere. They know that his trap wire was invested here.
Toronto, they're so far ahead. Toronto, you've got to be so careful. I don't know if he's just like playing this crazy mad game, but Leo now, he can reactivate this lurk. This is huge for him. That's the last player leaving that A site, so he now knows that he can punish this. Unity's gone down, Mittez has fallen, and Toronto was so aggressive with that first fight. They know exactly where he is. He's going to be paranoid.
You know, being confident and confirming that information. They have nothing to act upon here.
Apart from the fact that Mittez might find the spike if he goes looking far enough, he's actually got such a big bit of timing on this.
He's past cannon.
But
this is crazy.
The draken keep you... Okay, so there's a flash, he knows it. Oh, no way!
Oh, my God.
It's heartbreak. This is this.
That could be the game. That
could have changed the entire round. That one moment, and draken just bunny hopping around. Okay, now here's the next layer of it. Here's the second piece of what could happen here. Toronto needs to go big. Great shot. He needs more, though. 27 seconds. There ain't much on the board, and Guild... They've just let themselves off the gas for a second. Hold on.
They've left Sayf posted.
Yeah, does Toronto overstep here to try and clear this? Sayf can... What is going on? 13 seconds. Spike's running over towards B. There's no one actually on there right now. They can take this for free. Oxygen are being fed alive. They've fallen for the trap. Look at this. They're like,
they're lacking it up. Did they get the plant on it? Yeah, thank God. Okay, 0.4 seconds off. I was like, wait.
But look at draken. Draken's such a rat here, dude. It's such a ratty position. It's so hard to clear this. He just needs to stay tucked. How many players does he let pass? That's the thing I'm going to check on here. That's one. That's
no way.
Hold.
Draken finds... Oh, my God.
He's got it all. He's got them all. That's 1, 2. He set them up for success. XiSTOU is fighting back, though, leaving just Leo alive in a 1v2, and Leo can be one of these players. But is this the time? It's not. Unity stays alive last this time and actually does get the clutch. But hypoc, what are we watching right now?
Oxygen win the round. They tie things up. But again, Unity is the only one to survive. So the knock-on effect here, again, we come back to the economy. All things tied up now. And we'll be forced away. Mittez again losing out in an opening duel here. He has not had a good second half.
No, his second half has been really hard for him, and you're seeing him now starting to feel that pressure. But XiSTOU's starting to come alive. That's the player maybe they need. Draken's been overwhelmed. Unity.
Not like this, Guild. Please. Please.
I'm down for it. You know what? If Oxygen can recover this late in the game and bring it back, more power to them. They've had a rough half, and they've lost basically Mittez's impact. And if they can still do work, show me what you got. Leo, Sayf, bonkar. Where's your next step? Because you've lost a lot of map control here. You ain't got much to work with, and you haven't forced Toronto off this. So where is your next step? Okay, through tube. That's a good shout. That takes XiSTOU down and does slice these players in half pretty much. It makes it really uncomfortable to be the players on that A side, because now suddenly you have to be very cognizant of that door opening, CT being a potential option.
I love this adjustment though. Look at
remember
Toronto.
Link. Okay. Push up a little. But there's a player on the other side, which, again, Leo can just live. Wait a second or two. A bit of time. 20 seconds now. He's
he runs away. He gave away the sound cue as well.
He's heard it. Toronto. He fully believed no one was there. He looked. He thought, oh, that's it. Job done. And Unity 3 HP. Leo does the dance and he wins. Just a little better on the steps. And now with 5 seconds left, the spike's going down. And Guild this time might have done enough.
I mean, thank God for that. As I was talking about, I love the adjustment there, Toronto, to come into that position. But punished here. Glove has it all to do with a 1v3. Guild will just sit safe. That's what you want them to do here. Don't give him an opportunity. Don't give him an opening into this.
He's got both flashes, but look how close he's gone already without even having to invest this. That's one. The double stack on the side should be the safety net, and it is.
Neural Theft, the Empress available. bonkar finds the opening here. The Hunter's Fury invested actually as well. We'll find Glove again.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it. Yep. Put a fork in it. This one's looking done. Mittez has had a nightmare of a second half. As best as he tried, it just wasn't happening for him. Just want me to face the music. Give it your best. See what you can do.
Nope.
And there it is. Signed, sealed, delivered. Guild, it's all